Functional leadership is vital in any organisation to ensure the big picture vision is paramount in day-to-day practices. Just as vital in educational settings, the success of the big picture learning is reliant on leadership. So what is a transformational leader? Transformational leadership is often touted as the epitome of successful leadership, and today I'd like to explore just why this is the case. In our current context, in a school with a governing board of trustees, senior leaders, over 20 classroom teachers, a range of specialist teachers, relievers, support staff, not to mention 600 students, leadership is necessary across the board. There are simply too many important decisions to be made too often for there not to be a sense of leadership at all levels. Transformational leadership is based on the idea that success is best achieved by encouraging followers to perform above expectation, stimulating them to be creative and innovative, and to develop their collective leadership capacity. These leaders develop highly functioning relationships with their staff so as to truly know them, their needs and desires, and to best support their followers so that their identified personal and professional objectives are supported and encouraged. This, as a collective group, means the leader, the group, and the organisation develop higher levels of commitment and satisfaction, resulting in creativity, innovation, and increased performance that so well benefits the organisation. As suggested by Mark Reed in his critical review, this will provide followers with a mission, a vision, and give them identity. A caretaker, teacher, deputy principal, or student, in fact, all exist within a group that they can exercise transformational leadership within to the benefit of that group. Transformational leadership has the greatest likelihood of successfully achieving the central goal because anywhere individuals are required to work together, the relational aspect will have a lasting impact, developing in participants a sense of both responsibility and empowerment. Any development of mutually trusting relationships elicits a powerful response. While some research has suggested that transformational leaders are those who are born to have certain skills, other research has suggested that these skills can actually be developed. It has been necessary to develop in-depth understanding about individual teachers, their knowledge, passions, personality, needs, and best fit for support. This developing knowledge requires flexibility on the part of the leader and continued commitment to the charismatic aspects of leadership, despite the context or follower. Indeed, such a broad area as e-learning, pedagogy tools, practices, knowledges, timetabling, without the willingness of the leader to get out of the way, the progress would surely be hampered. Indeed, I feel that many individuals in educational settings will find themselves in contexts that demand leadership development. Furthermore, consultation has become an integral part of many schools, due largely to the fact that change is undergone more smoothly with the willingness and open-mindedness of all involved. Furthermore, in an educational setting filled with such flexible and unpredictable environments, highly evolved leadership such as transformational leadership is necessary for all members. Developing knowledge of strengths of every individual, their passions, preferred mode of learning, disposition, and situation within the organisational structure has created awareness and built relationships. Greater awareness of how transformational leadership impacts on progress has enabled greater collaboration, dissemination of resources, and created a culture of learning and enthusiasm amongst the staff that is infectious, resulting in an accelerated progression towards our vision. While much of this stepping aside is actually a necessity in order to avoid exhaustion, if I were a more transactional leader, I would be likely to hamper progress through overbearing control and individual pursuit. Closer investigations of transformational leadership and its widely supported benefits mean that my own future leadership development will see me continue to practice aspects that are being consolidated, such as trust building amongst followers, and plan for opportunities to practice newer concepts such as tenacity and perseverance in problem solving. Transformational leadership, whilst may not be applicable in absolutely every situation, has such universal implications for leadership at any level, whether it be with my students as leaders, myself as a leader to my students, or more widely accepted definitions of leadership, such as lead teaching roles, that development of all components of transformational leadership are likely to result in enhanced visionary success.